One of the hottest pitchers in baseball right now. His last 3 outings, his ERA, 0. Has not given up anything. He continues that trend. He's going to have a phenomenal season.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
Number 30.
First and 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, everybody's hyped.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Hot shot to third. Lamb comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, their bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Fastball in there for a called strike. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, 3 for 10. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often. Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Homer Bailey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch. inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, one thing we know about this team, they're not going to steal. They do not steal. They're last in the league. So what are they going to do? They're going to rock and sock you. They're going to try to swing from their heels. They have to drive the ball out of the ballpark if they want to win. So we're going to see some big swings from this club.
Now at the plate, George Springer. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Kinsler.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Bailey into his motion. Here's the 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Oh, look at Arenado. He is out. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Here's Albert now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One strike to Pujols. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Martinez has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing. Here's Jason Worth. His lifetime numbers against Bailey, 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Step on the bag for one. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Balbuena is over, and he puts it away for the first out. With Merrifield next to hit. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, Tyler Naquin. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Howie Kendrick. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. A 3 for 5 line to show for those meetings.
Howie Kendrick.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8th, first baseman.
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Striding in, Luis Balbuena. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
At the plate, Andrew Knapp. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bailey sets his sights. Here it is on 1-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Grounded back up the middle towards second. Kendrick is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Line toward the alley in left center. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 11.
In there at the letters 0 and 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Designated hitter, George.
Here's
Springer.
the first pitch to him. George Springer is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
The batter, number 14.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Jason Worth will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Yankees Here's Albert now. He'll lead things
Leading
off here
off
in
for the
this
Brewers,
one-run
First
contest.
baseman, Albert.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
He froze him on the fastball there. Albert Pujols goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Rendell Grichuk will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hit hard up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Naquin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Merrifield scoops it up on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go. Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz.
Leading off for the
He's
Brewers,
0 for 1 thus far.
There's
a strike at the knees. 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Tyler Naquin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike. I'm getting all.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. after this. Here's Luis Valbuena now. The matchup with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
Baseman, Luis Valbuena.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 36.
Digging in to try it again. Andrew Knapp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. 2-1 home now to Gardner. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And this will be fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. George Springer will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Bailey pauses. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
1-1. Here it is. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Aaron Judge checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the designated
stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. Now here's the pitch. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Some action out in the bullpen.
Leading
Couple
off
of
for the
right-handers
Yankees.
starting to loosen up.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Kinsler is retired, and there's one away.
Fielder, number 29.
Here's Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge. 0-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Worth is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jake Lamb. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here it comes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So ready once again, Albert Pujols. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Kinsler fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Rendell Gritcher. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Grounded to the right. Kinsler's there for it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Reddick sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. George Contos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70.
So stepping in, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Arenado onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick in his career versus this pitcher. 1 for 4. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, First baseman.
Settling in now, Luis Valbuena.
Valbuena.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Rajay Davis is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 33.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it out.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.